What's going on, guys? CJ Mass here, and today I have a new series for you guys today. It includes Free For All, as my other series do, but this series was something that was recommended by one of my friends. His name is Paul, so shout out to you right now, Paul. I'll put a link to his channel in the description below. But basically, there's this website online where you can make a class generator, and I just used that, hit it up, get a class, and I have most of the guns maxed out, so we should be able to get it fine, but that's my first class right there that I'm going to be trying out. I can't get some attachments on the L car. I don't have everything done with that. But if anybody needs confirmation of the picture, there it is. That's what my class setup is. There's one thing I forgot about this thing. There was this specialist I was supposed to use. I was supposed to use Overdrive, so my bad. I'm just not going to use the Scythe. So right now, the only person I really need to worry about is Quan Luck, because he has 125 wins. I checked him up. But the one thing I'm really worried about in this class is probably the perk setup, and there's Quan Luck. What do you know? But the perks are definitely perks I hate using, because I usually use Blast Presser. And just not using Blast Presser, it just kind of limits my kind of movement. But one thing I wanted to talk about today was it's a legend story. It is a story of a legend, and this happened today. Believe it or not, today is, I think, February 20. What is it? I think it's the 24th. Yes, the 24th, February 24th, 2016. And today, me and my friend John, we were introduced. Not introduced, but we introduced the legend of Joey's World Tour to everybody in our Italian class. Now, some people would be like, CJ, what do you mean by introducing people? He has 50k subs. Joey's World Tour, that's his username. That's his YouTube name. You guys have to check him out. He's one of the funniest YouTubers in the world. And basically what happened is he does all these food challenges, and he makes some pretty interesting noises. And just, you guys have to check him out. So let's just get straight into the story. And basically what happened was oh Jesus. So we're in the middle of Italian class. I'm really bored in that class. I really hate it. I usually play like Madden Mobile, or I'm just like doing some random ass shit. But yeah, we were so bored. Like, I was just like, John, you dare me to play some Joey's World Tour in the in the middle of class while she's talking? And he's like, yeah, sure, why not? And so I look up one of the funniest episodes. It's him when he does the new Tell It challenge without any hands, and we're like, this is gonna be hilarious, because he's like chokes on it. He's like dying. It's the weirdest thing ever. So I start playing it. I'm like progressively like it's getting louder and louder, but I don't want to get in super trouble, because I'm kind of a good kid. And so it's about halfway up, and all you hear is like the weirdest noises, such as like I'll try and like do it for you guys. It's like, and so the people in front of us, they're like the only ones that can hear it. Like, you can hear it when she's quiet, but that's about it. And so they're like, what the fuck are they listening to? And we were just keeping it, like, we were trying to ignore them, like, oh, we're not doing anything, we're just all innocent and shit. But then it got to the point where I was like, this is fucking boring as fuck. So I'm just gonna put it on the loudest possible volume, and that's what I did. And so everybody thought that we were watching porn in the middle of class. Like, people walked to us at the end of class, and we were like, yo, were you watching gay porn or something like that? And I was like, no, it was just Joey's World Tour. And they were like, what the fuck are they talking about? And I was very surprised on how our Italian teacher didn't realize it, because it was fucking loud. And I even, like, when we were getting like our classes assigned to us, I put it on max volume, and I was right behind her, and she like looked up. She thought it was my friend Matthew. And so she gave him the weirdest like look ever, and I started laughing, so I paused it so he didn't get in like trouble. And it was just very, very, like, it was really, really weird. Not really much I can really say. Besides, it was just very, very weird. All right. There's one other story I want to bring up, but I can't really remember it. Besides, like, how the fuck does that guy just know I'm there? Like, what the fuck? I really want to know how that guy knew I was there. Like, that's kind of bullshit. Like, I think I'm gonna take my first L for the first episode, which kind of sucks. But I might have to, just because this is hard. It's harder than it looks. Like, all right, so I'm only down by 1. Anything's really possible. But just I thought that was an interesting story to bring to you guys, just because it was the weirdest possible thing that could have happened. And I don't know how that kid's doing so good. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that little story, because that surely made me and John's day. And oh yeah, I gotta extend that story a little bit. We were in Burger King. The Burger King's like right down the street from both of us, so we were like, let's meet up there for a little bit. And so that's what we did, and we were like just chilling, having some food, and all of a sudden I hear the same groaning sound, and I realize John's playing it again in max volume. So I'm like, John, what are you doing? And he's just sitting there bursting in. And there's someone right in front of us. It's just some random ass lady. We have no idea who the fuck she is. So now they probably think that we're just some fucking weird ass kids. Like, we go there a lot. We go there almost every day, just because that's where we do our homework. We used to do our homework or anything, but it was just so interesting. Like, I wanted to know what like all them thought. And that game, I somehow managed to pull it back. I was down by 1 the whole game basically, but it was a really weird story. It's just, if you guys don't like subscribe to Leafy is here. He's a really funny commentator. He like does CS:GO surfing commentate, like he just commentates over that, and he brought up this, and it was just really funny. And so I just wanted to bring you guys that story of how awkward it was, just how people thought we were watching gay porn in the middle of Italian class. If you guys really liked that video in this series, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content in the future.